Good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. How have you been?
Yes, I've been well as well. So, how's your day going
Mm.
on?
My day has been going pretty well, going great. So I'm quite excited to talk to you. I had that dream to connect with you, but earlier I didn't have the courage
Oh,
because I was new. I have started my YouTube channel for 3 months, but now I'm confident. I can talk to you, I think, and
yes.
I'm looking forward to have this conversation fruitful.
Okay, likewise. Yeah, you're quite confident now. Maybe you have spoken to a lot of people already, so you are quite confident. So, I look forward to the
Mm.
session too. Let's start with
Yes,
introduction first. Can I know a
yes,
little
yes.
about you?
Sure, sure. Yeah, as we are meeting for the first time, I would like to introduce myself. So, my name is Mohsina. I hail from Assam. Moreover, I have completed graduation and I hold a B.Ed degree. Apart from that, I guide some learners and I have started my YouTube channel by the name English with Mohsina. When it comes to my hobbies, I like reading books, talking to different people, and spending quality time with my children. This is all about me.
Nice. That is a well-framed introduction. I think you're used to give it in this flow, right?
Yes, yes. It comes to me, I studied entirely in vernacular medium till my graduation. I kicked off my journey in 2022. So I started from the scratch. So I am exploring many things. I am learning every day. So that's why I'm thinking, no, I want to do both. And everywhere some pros and cons are there. So when it comes to creating the conversational videos, it is quite easy. Although what I have realized, even I'm not that much experienced, but sometimes people message and they don't come on time, and sometimes I'm also not available. So it becomes a little bit difficult. I don't know whether has it happened to you as well.
Oh, a lot of times I've had like,
Mm.
I don't know, I don't even have the count of how many conversations, but people do it a lot. We just keep waiting and they do not join, which I think it's really bad, because we are giving our time and we expect the same from them. If they're not able to join just beforehand, 1 or 2 hours beforehand, if you inform us, maybe that opportunity we can give it to somebody else. But I think that
Mm.
is really bad behavior that you don't join or you don't even bother to tell that you're not joining. I just hope people don't do that.
So how do you feel in that time? Because at times I feel that no, I should think to create solo videos. Again, when I connect to some good people, then again I get the motivation. No, all people are not same. I should do both. I think like this way.
Yes, yes, it happens. Maybe in 10, maybe two people will not join. So you cannot judge the rest of them because of that.
Yes.
That's why
No, all people.
I also send a mail because when people are following up and replying on time to your other mails. So somehow you get to know that they will join. They are someone you can trust. Maybe through experience, I'm able to explore that. But yeah, still
Yes.
sometimes people don't join, but that's okay. Somebody is joining, and there are other good people who are really interested in talking. So because of them, I
Yes.
cannot just let go other people.
True, true. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so today, like as I informed you, let's discuss some,
Mm.
uh, not very regular topics that I've seen many people discussing. So there are three
Mm.
topics actually in my mind. So the first one
Mm.
is home remedies. Home remedies.
Mm.
Okay, so which state do you belong to? Assam.
Assam. Yeah, I belong to Assam. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That'll be interesting to know actually, because home remedies change from every home, from one home to the other. Home remedies change. So at my place, we have some home remedies for acne, for your skin problems, hair problems, and then
Mm.
also for digestive issues, and some small health
Mm.
issues like cold, cough, right? Cold and
Yeah.
cough. We
Yeah.
have some home remedies. Are you using any home remedies in your home right now?
Yes. Even these days I'm having because I have been suffering from cold. I can say for 1 month I have been suffering, but it is not that much severe. I have little bit allergic problem, and I never prefer that antibiotic unless and until it doesn't become severe or extreme. So what I'm doing, I'm having tulsi juice with honey, and at times I add some ginger as well. Sometimes I have some cloves, and I make plain tea with adding cloves and ginger, and I have it. And time to time I try to have some warm water I'm having regularly, but I do gargle with using the salt.
Yeah. You're doing salt water gargles.
Apart, yeah, apart from that, I had only one syrup, a bottle cough syrup, but I didn't have any antibiotic because actually it is not good for health. And I do believe in take like using these home remedies if any disease is not severe. Even I still remember when my children they were too young, they were toddler. If they started coughing, I used to use that oil, mustard oil, and I used to add garlic. I pasted that and I heat it. Then I applied. I just rubbed. I massaged on their back, then feet, chest, and it worked. Instantly, it worked. For example, my son, he has also allergic problem, cold allergy. Still, he starts coughing at night time. If I apply that, instantly he stops coughing. It works immediately.
Okay, so you're adding garlic, crushed garlic to mustard oil and then massaging.
Garlic. Yes. Yes, yes. Adding, yeah.
Oh,
Garlic. And
that's
apart from that, my husband, he's having regularly, I can say, turmeric juice. That raw turmeric. I
okay, the
have
root.
heard that it is good. Yes, yes, root one. Yeah.
Okay. So how does he consume it and for what is he consuming it?
He has heard that it is even good for, it works for like antibiotics, like for cancer. And
Okay.
it even improves the skin as well. It is good for skin, then digestive system. It is good for gut health. Even at
It's good.
times I also have, but it is quite difficult because we get some, yeah, scratch or that scar in
Mm.
hands.
Ah,
So at times I become indolent to make it. That is the one problem. Otherwise it
so
is
you
good.
prepare a concoction of that using the root of that?
Yeah, I just try to make it paste, then I just try to squeeze it and then find the
Mhm.
juice and then have it. And at
Oh.
times I even like, directly see you because it becomes difficult to just.
That's the problem with home remedies. They work slow, sometimes they work slow, and it is a little bit of work. But whereas popping a pill is way more easier, right? Just pop a pill, have water,
Yes,
and it's easier.
that is easier. It takes time, but I had some experience even having not jeera water, cumin seed water, because I was following some diet and I was doing some exercise as well. In that time, I connected to one dietitian and she recommended to have this kind of things. And I realized that literally it works. Or seed water. So I just boiled it for some time and then I just soaked it, strained it. After that, I had. And it worked, it helped for my gastritis issue, bloating, like that. But
So
we need to have it regularly.
do you have to have it like empty stomach or after your meals?
Yes, empty stomach, I was having.
Okay. For how long did you have it on a stretch? At least they say like 3 months.
Yeah, I was following that routine for 6 months, and I even lost 4 kgs within that period. Not only because of that reason, I was doing some exercise, I was following some diet as well, but I realized that Jira water, that cumin seed water, was working for my gut health.
I follow that
But
too.
one thing,
Not only cumin seeds, I also add some fennel seeds to it, some coriander seeds, and I also
mm,
add carom seeds, ajwain. So all of that I add, and then I soak it in the night. In the morning, I boil it and I have it along with a little bit of black salt. So that is something I've been following for maybe more than 2 months now. So I think it's okay. I think it's too early for me to say. So it is working fine.
organic things takes time. It takes time.
Yeah, but
Mm.
the good thing is
But
they do not have side effects.
side effects. But when we have this paracetamol or that, mostly I try to avoid that painkiller. It is too much harmful. If we
Mm.
have headache, I try to use that Menthol. I always keep it with me.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, like the previous generation, especially my mother, they used to use a lot of these balms. They prefer that compared to medicine. So whereas I don't, it doesn't work for me. I have to pop a pill if I have a headache. So these balms somehow don't work.
Oh, okay. But it works for me. I just remember one day I had one paracetamol because I got to know from doctor if
Hmm.
it becomes severe for you, you are not able to bear it. then don't have the directly painkiller. Try to have paracetamol. It will not hamper that much. It will not be that much detrimental. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Is it? Oh, okay, that's nice
Yes.
to know.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. So we'll come to the second topic. Last year there was a movie called as Shaitan. Have you watched that?
No,
Hindi.
I don't watch movies these days, and if I get time, I only watch English contents. To be honest, so I
Ah,
remember the
okay. You don't watch movies?
last time I watched that 12 Failed. That was the Hindi movie only I watched. After that, when I get time, I try to watch only English contents, English movies, English series, these things only because now I'm fully engrossed in English language only. I want to make it so comfortable and I can see that improvements as well. Nowadays, I don't feel that much discomfort while speaking in English. And
Hmm.
how is it happened? Because I'm giving ample amount of time. I have surrounded myself with this language. When it comes to Hindi, I am already fluent. I can read, write, speak because of watching movies. Even though I didn't have the environment, but by watching movies, serials, I am able to speak in English fluently. So now
Hmm.
my intention is that I want to make English like Hindi and my mother tongue. Like
Hmm. You will very soon because you've already improved a lot. You speak really well. So very soon that dream is going to become true. I was asking you about the movie because it revolves
yes,
around black magic. So he gives the girl something
oh,
to
okay.
eat, and she just whatever he tells, she will do that. So he has a spell on her. So he does some black magic. So I was asking, do you believe in black magic?
To be honest, I have not experienced these things, but in our religion, it is strictly prohibited to do that. But
Hmm.
I have heard that it works. People can do it. One thing only I can tell you in my childhood, I witnessed these things even at my home as well. That some people they used to take my grandmother's hair. Like I would hear these things. I don't know whether it was true
Yeah.
or not. And they took the hair and they just made a hole under the bed where my grandmother used to sleep, and then they just put it inside so that she fell sick because she was falling sick frequently. That's why my grandfather he called some that kind of traditional people like priest or that kind. But nowadays I don't see these kind of things. But I have heard that it works, but we shouldn't do it. It is strictly prohibited in our religion.
Yes, I know it is prohibited, but in every when it comes to humanity, it is strictly prohibited. No human should be doing it, right? But there are
Mhm.
so many
Yes,
people
yes.
who do it. Many people do it, and
Do it.
even today, I've witnessed people,
Mhm.
taking clothes or taking hair of that person and
Yes,
doing magic. They do it. Oh God, that
people
really
do it.
scares me off.
People do it. That's true. People do it. Yeah.
Yeah, and the lemon and all they do some black magic and they put it in
Mm.
the road, intersection of three roads or four roads. They just put it in the middle of that kind of road, and whoever puts their leg on it, something bad happens to them, or they inherit that bad trouble from that person to this person. So there's something like that. So we have to always be careful while crossing the road. So this is what my parents would
Mm.
always advise. So we have been
Mm.
careful. So I don't know whether I've like encountered it in personal life, but yeah, it happens.
Mm. So, do you believe in evil eye?
Yeah, I
Evil
do.
eye, because we have seen that scarecrow, then
Mm-hmm.
like flip flop behind the truck. Even people use
Yes,
buri nazar like this.
I do
Okay.
believe, and especially a newly constructed house, they have that demon face.
Mm.
They just put it in front of the house,
Mm.
and they break a pumpkin in our religion. So to ward off the
Yes.
evil, they do that. And
Mm.
I think it is so many people are practicing it. Means to be there is something in it, right? So rather than being ignorant, just acknowledge it. Maybe you're not losing anything by staying safe. So it is better to just listen to your elders. Maybe there is some logic in it.
Yes, yes. So in our religion, we have some call it surahs. I don't know in English. For example, we recite it when we offer namas,
Ah,
like salah, we offer
okay.
pray. So
Mm-hmm.
some kind of recitation is there. When we do it every day, then we can stay away from this kind of evil. We should do it. I have heard
Okay.
from my mother, and I also do it. and it give me strength because of the faith maybe.
Mm. Yes, we also have some mantras that we say that you practice these
Mantras.
mantras and the evil spirit or
Mhm.
whatever people are doing, it doesn't cast so much spell on you. So we have it too. Yeah, maybe if we are from different religions, but maybe the practices are the same. They're called
Same,
differently.
same. Yes, yes,
I
yeah.
know.
They feel jealousy.
Yes.
Hmm. They feel jealousy when they see that someone is growing, even it may be
Yes.
financially or even in family also they are progressing. So they try to do some harm. So how can we stay away from those harm? Or by doing
Mm.
this faith, right? By following our religion.
Yes, yes. But I think now progressive society or Gen Z people, they may not agree to this. They may say it is stupidity, it
Agree
is
to
not
this.
true. But there is something. I think there is something. Unless you encounter it personally, you will not believe in it.
Mm.
It's true. Yeah, unless you encounter, maybe in Western countries and all, this is not there. So if you tell them, they will laugh. But tradition wise, it is
Yeah.
there. It is there in our culture. So at least I think I believe it.
Mm. And have you observed one thing? Because I have experienced these things. When I become so happy and I am so excited, next the moment some negative news I get and I become sad. Have you also realized these things in your life? It
It doesn't
happens with
happen that suddenly, like as soon as I hear some
me.
good news, then bad news follows. It doesn't happen.
Mm.
But sometimes I feel from within that it's okay. Don't be very happy regarding it. Just take it
Yes.
as normal. Don't be overexcited. If there is something bad
Mhm.
coming, then you'll feel very bad about it. So I take all the emotions in control. I'm never too happy or too sad for anything. So.
Mm. That is the thing I'm trying to implement in my demeanor, I can say, because I was earlier so excited and I became so sad for a small thing. But now, one thing I acknowledge and I have experienced that we shouldn't be so much excited. For example, if I get something success today, maybe tomorrow it will go away. Who knows? So
Mm.
these too shall pass. If I fail today, maybe my day will change tomorrow. So we should be sanguine, optimistic, but we shouldn't be so much excited. I am also trying to inculcate this habit to stay in moderate pace, even while speaking as well.
Yes, yes, I can notice that very consciously you are speaking. You're not neither too fast, you're choosing your words wisely, your sentences, you're framing them really well and speaking. It's in a pace. So that is quite noticeable. Okay, we'll come to the third topic, which is colors. Colors,
Hmm.
by colors, okay, like can I know what is your favorite color?
Directly earlier, it was different. I can say it is changing with time to time. When I
That
was like child, only sky blue color was my favorite. But nowadays, I see that I like purple, at times black as well. So it depends on the context. Which, if it is dress, then maybe I like different. If it is car, maybe it is different. If it is the scenery, then it is different. It depends. I can't directly say. Yes.
Right. I think when we are children, we have a very
Mm.
childish kind of thing. Like, my friend likes this color, so that is my favorite color. We go like this. But as and how we grow, we get to know our unique taste, what we like. And also, I think,
Mm.
do you believe that, your favorite color determines something about you, about your nature? Because I have noticed that people who are extroverts, who like speaking and meeting people,
Mm.
they somehow like dark colors. But the people who are
Oh.
introverts, they either like pink or subtle colors, sky blue, something I have
Oh.
noticed. So, what's your take on this?
Actually, I literally don't know about these things. Even I never tried to ponder it. But I was a extrovert person. I was an extrovert person. But
Okay.
now I'm trying to be an ambivert person. Deliberately, I'm trying to be that. So
Ah,
as I told you earlier, I had the sky blue was my favorite. But now, when it comes to a little bit, I can say I like the dark color, not the bright one, but little bit try to choose the dark color. But when
okay.
it comes to, it depends on the situation. If I attend one wedding ceremony, then I try to choose little bit bright and dark. But if I attend any white color, I usually don't prefer. But I feel that it is pure. The color is pure And even when people die in a religion,
Yes.
we cover with the white color clothes. So when I
Mm.
see that white little bit, I have the fear as well, that death fear,
Mm.
white.
Yeah.
And black, I like the luxurious black color car. When it
Ah,
comes to car,
that's
even
right.
I like to put on the black color. Yes.
That's like how different, right? Like colors, when it comes to
Yes.
clothing, we will like a specific color. But when it comes to car, I would never go for a white car because it looks more like a
No.
taxi. So I wouldn't choose a white for that. So that is a nice perspective that you told. It depends on the thing. So maybe in clothing,
Hmm.
it should be something that matches your skin color. So if you are a darker shade,
Yes.
maybe lighter shade of dress will look
Yes.
good on you. So automatically that becomes your favorite color while choosing clothes. I prefer lighter colors
Yes.
or I prefer brighter colors. So that is how it will influence your color choice.
And when it comes to making the house or inside the color, it is also different, right? So what
Yeah.
kind of color do you like? What is your favorite color?
I like when it comes to the interiors of the house, I like something like
Hmm.
off-white. I like it to be bright,
Oh,
right? Yeah, because somehow the walls reflect the lighting that is coming into the house. So I do not like dark colors inside the house.
yes.
I don't
True,
like it
true.
because I see people they put black tiles and they put orange
Mm-hmm.
walls, somewhat dull orange
Mm-hmm.
walls or black tiles. And I don't like those colors at all. White is somewhat, it depicts peacefulness. So I also believe that color is something which changes or enhances your mood. So that is why some
True.
people refer to like, spend time in the nature because green will soothe your eyes
Mm. Okay.
and it will enhance
True.
your mood. So there is some beliefs like that, and I'm sure it is true. I like this light colors that will reflect light and it will make the house more brighter. So yeah, that's what I like.
100%. Now behind me you can see the color. Actually, this part we have made for rent, so our construction is going on, so I have also decided to use that off white or cream color inside the home.
Oh,
And furniture, I like little bit brownish furniture,
yes.
that kind of different color I like. And inside in front of my home, paddy fields are there. So
Ah,
even in the morning time when I go outside, I can see the greenery field. So it
mm,
is tranquil, serene, so
mm.
nice.
You're so lucky to be living in such an area where you have,
Yes.
farms right in front of your house. So you don't have to choose for an area where you can hang out or you can go for a walk. You have fresh air like around your house.
Exactly. There is no house in my surrounding.
Wow.
And I live in a small town and I'm blessed because I don't like these cities, metropolitan cities, because of
Mhm.
crowd. I have been to Delhi and Chennai one time, and Guwahati is here. It is a city, so it is always crowded, traffic jam. But
Mm.
here it is tranquil. Mm.
Ah, that's nice. Actually, when
So
you go,
you live in a, you are from Tamil Nadu, right? If I'm not
I'm from
mistaken.
Karnataka.
Karnataka. Oh, sorry. Okay,
Mhm.
Karnataka. Okay,
Mm.
which place in Karnataka?
This city is quite small. It is not a metro. It's tier two. You can even say
Oh,
tier three city. It is a district place, but it's quite small.
mhm.
There's not too much. Maybe in the main market area you will find a bit of crowd, but other than that, it's quiet and peaceful, like how I like it. For holidaying, we go to metro cities, and after coming back, it is like the vehicle sound and everything is just echoing in my ears. So my area is as so quiet and so serene. It's totally tranquil. So I just feel like, still those sounds keep ringing in my mind, the honking of cars and everything. It suddenly becomes so peaceful after coming back here.
Yes. But when it comes to market, hospital, school, if it is near to our house, then it becomes quite easy. So when it comes to market, it is not that much far. Only it takes 10 to 15 minutes. So
Hmm.
that becomes also easy.
Hmm. And I think now, like, the cities are everywhere you find shops, right? Maybe you will not get
Yes.
everything, but basic necessity, whatever is there, you will get it everywhere. So not to worry.
Yes, everywhere these malls are there. Smart Bazaar, this kind of, so many malls are there in my town, in my market. So it becomes easy. Apart from that, lots of schools are also there, hospitals, and even we can do the shopping through online as well these days. Who,
Yes.
if we don't have time, we do it. Do you like online shopping?
Yeah, I do. I do. But my only job is I'm going to shortlist and make a wish list of mine and send the links to my husband. So he does the shopping and
Oh,
everything. Oh, it's only my duty to choose. And it's not for groceries. Some items like nuts, we prefer online, and
mm,
groceries we just go to the local market. Clothing sometimes
mm,
we shop for that online, but we don't do too much of online shopping. As I told you, our town is small, so you won't find things like, oregano or something like that, fancy
mm.
stuff. So these things we have to order online. So only when necessary, we order online.
Okay. Mhm. Yeah, when it comes to clothing, being a woman, it becomes quite. I'm talking about myself that I keep watching. Okay, that what's new, what's new. Then I thought that no, I shouldn't do much. Otherwise, it becomes quite addiction, and unnecessarily sometimes we order. So that's why I don't prefer that much. But accessories, kitchen accessories, I prefer or order from online.
It depends on our necessity, right? So maybe when the
Mhm.
house is new and we do not have enough stuff, then we shop. I am very particular about it. I never shop for anything that is not useful. Like it is not my want. I never, I think, can I
Mm.
manage without buying this thing? If the answer is yes, then I don't buy it. If it's must and should, I need it, then definitely I'll order. So I'm very choosy about that.
Nice. I'm also learning these
Mm.
things. And
Yes.
yeah, I have heard from you, I think one, not from you, I have heard about you from Karishma. One day she was saying that Shanta ma'am, she is so like moderate, not that much excited, not nervous, calm and composed. So when I see this kind of good demeanor about someone, I always try to inculcate good habits from people. I have come across to different people. So when I see that no, someone is not good, we shouldn't. I don't try to react. I just try to ignore. But if I find good people, I try to learn good things from them.
Yeah, there is nothing like good people and bad people, right? There are some qualities in some certain people that we are attracted to, or we are don't like some qualities in some people. So maybe portion,
Positive.
maybe they might be 60% bad and 40% good. So it depends on our perspectives. So whatever is good in a person,
Okay.
just absorb that. If you don't like some quality, just move away, or that's it. That is as simple as that. We cannot call anybody they are bad. Maybe some quality in them is good, so if you like the quality, keep it. If you don't like that person, just avoid or ignore.
Just
That's
ignore,
it.
ignore. Unless and until they don't do any harm to
Yeah.
us directly.
Yes.
Yes,
Exactly.
everyone is different.
Exactly. Yes. It's not, either black or white. It's always gray. So we have to keep that principle in our lives. Okay. Anything else? The video is going to end. So we just have 2 more minutes. Anything else?
No, nothing. The way I was expecting to have this session, it went well, and I am feeling comfortable talking to you. So when I get this vibe, I feel so ecstatic.
Oh, I'm so happy that I lived up to your expectations. So your English is very good. You're using really nice vocabulary, and many people have this challenge, right? How to learn and how to put that vocabulary into practice. But you are doing it. You're a good example of that. So keep up the good work. It was really enjoyable. It was a very nice conversation.
Mm.
Even you are quite composed and you speak really well. So I enjoy talking to you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm putting lots of hard work. Earlier, I didn't have the vocabulary because I studied, I told you,
Yes.
in Assamese medium school and college. So literally, I was struggling. But I already jotted down many vocabulary. If I show you my notebook, the full notebook have the vocabulary only. Then, but I was not revising. But for last few days, I have decided that I will revise a lot. So
Yes.
last night, I wrote these all vocabulary. I noticed that I could recall 30 to 40 vocabulary without seeing any notebook. And I was telling all the vocabulary to my son. That see, sanguine. What does it mean? Optimistic. Effervescent means enthusiastic. Conspicuous. That means clearly visible. Capricious with senses. And my son was saying, Mama, have you become mad? What are you doing? I told, no, 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 I have to revise. So I was telling my son so that I can practice. And every day I'm reading. I have made some sentences, I'm practicing. And now, yesterday, I was over the moon because it worked for me. I'm able to use. So repetition and revision is important and
But
putting effort.
it's very important actually, revision. People write and forget, and they keep wondering why I don't remember words because you're not revising it. Every now and then you have to revise it. And you have to also imagine how I'm going to put it into practice. In which sentence can I use this word? If you keep thinking regularly about it, you can use the words effortlessly. Otherwise, it's difficult.
I have learned one vocabulary from you, engrossed in. One day you were using, and I thought that what is it? I don't know engrossed in. Then I searched on Google, and now I noticed that oh, many people are using, and I am also using these days.
It's a nice word. It is a engrossed.
Yes, engrossed in. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, then. Lovely talking to you. Take care. Good luck and keep practicing.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for accepting my request and giving me this opportunity to have a conversation with you. I'm
Bye bye.
so